your first alert weather with meteorologist Eric Burke.
All right, y'all, 5:17 is your time. Chilly start this morning and that rain pushing in on the way. So just a heads up, not affecting your morning commute, but probably your evening.
Maybe the evening, yeah.
Yeah, that's when the rain will start to roll in, really picking up overnight tonight into tomorrow morning's commute. That's going to be a tough one. We've got a 48 first alert weather day. Now, that doesn't really officially start until 7 o'clock this evening. Stays with us overnight through 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. And no severe weather is in the forecast with this system. We do get beneficial rainfall out of this, probably picking up at least half an inch to an inch of rain in most communities. Some of you will see upwards of 2 inches or more, but the heavy rainfall starts to become widespread late this evening, and the wind will stay with us through the day, probably gusting up to about 30, but tonight into tomorrow morning, we've got wind gusts 30 to 40 miles per hour. Secure those holiday decorations. You don't want your Santa blowing around, or maybe you still have your Halloween decorations up. Just take a peek in your backyard and your front yard, secure those or bring them inside if you can. The wind 40 plus miles per hour, that can knock down some tree limbs, maybe even lead to isolated power outages. For tomorrow morning, a given, poor visibility, wet pavement, allow some extra time out the door. Expect some delays. Meteorologist Jeff Denoyer will be keeping an eye on the roads, not just this morning, but tomorrow morning. And the rain starts to push off to the east as we go into mid to late morning. Most of you staying dry through the morning into the afternoon. If you live west of I-65, you'll see the rain arriving just a bit earlier. But as far as the widespread heavy rain threat, that will be late tonight, overnight into early tomorrow morning. Rainfall will be heavy at times. We are expecting a few pop-up thunderstorms, but we're not expecting severe storms. Any of the wind gusts you see will likely just be those general gradient winds. Rainfall forecast half an inch to an inch. I think this model is just keeping the heaviest rain to our south. I think we'll see probably 1.5 inches to 2 inches in a few spots as well. Through the late afternoon hours, 4 o'clock now, wind gusts 25 to 30, but look at it ramping up as we go into the late evening and overnight hours. Wind will quickly start to taper off as we go into about daybreak tomorrow. Looking at the radar right now, a few sprinkles just trying to creep into parts of far southwest Franklin County. They're out to Red Bay, Vina, Hodges. Most of the rain at this time, though, is still well off to our west. The clouds continue to push in, southeasterly winds gusting 25 to 30. Look where our temperatures are at this evening, just in the 50s. So this is going to be a pretty chilly rain, but here comes future radar bringing in that widespread rain and storm threat. Wind gust ramping up 35 to maybe over 40 miles per hour. Midnight, still widespread rainfall, but quickly pushing off the heaviest rain to the east. We start to dry out from west to east as we go through tomorrow morning. So best look at rain we've seen in a long time. Unfortunately, it comes with those 30 to 40 mile per hour wind gusts. Clearing out tomorrow afternoon. Another strong cold front for Tuesday of next week.